Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about Skyrim Dawnguard. I was actually new to Skyrim upon starting this review, but let's take a look at the added DLC and see what it adds to the game. This is definitely a game that I think has been enjoyed by many board gamers, and let's see what this new expansion adds to the game and see if it's something that's worth your hard-earned cash. Let's take a look. Skyrim has been such a success because it is not a game about grinding or leveling up per se, but is more about a game about tactical skill and exploration. There are random events that happen all over, there are many quests to complete. It is a great big world that you can explore and play around in. It's part controlled quest and part sandbox. The Dawnguard DLC continues this tradition, so let's take a look at what the new additions are. One of the new additions are new areas to explore, the first being Fort Dawnguard, which is a new place where will be a quest hub depending on which path you choose, and just a pretty neat location. Apart from this, there are other locations that are free to explore, but I won't go into too much detail as I do not want to ruin story elements. Just to say they are obviously vampire oriented, and there are many interesting locations to explore with new types of enemies and new types of challenges. These additions are all very interesting and appear in interesting areas on the game map that may cause you to explore areas you have not yet explored in your game, depending on how much you've completed the main game itself. Early on in the Dawnguard questline, you will be required to make a choice, that is, whether or not you want to become a vampire. This is a very important choice as it will influence the remainder of the DLC, and it's also good to perhaps save before this choice so that you can experience both paths, as being a vampire lord is quite an interesting thing to play. Another addition to the game is the added crossbow weapon. It is a very powerful weapon that works a little bit differently than your standard bow, but is very fun to use, and if you're already using bows in the game, is a great new tool that packs a lot of punch. Another major part of Dawnguard is the lengthy quest line that is associated with it. It can take up to 20 hours and is a lot to experience if you enjoy that part of the game. As far as the review goes, I really enjoyed Dawnguard and enjoyed the extra tools that it added to the sandbox that we have to play in. I also enjoyed the quest line. It's very interesting and it's nice to have two paths to explore. I recommend that you pick this up if you enjoy the idea of a further quest line. This is definitely a heavy, detailed quest line that has the type of drama and production that's associated with the main story. Again, this is available on Xbox currently and on PC, and hopefully will soon be available for PS3, so look out for it. To be honest, Dawnguard may not appeal to every board gamer. It does not necessarily have a lot of strategy, and what it does have is more tactical battle-by-battle things. However, if you are a role player or a former role player, this is a perfect game for you, as it is less about grinding and more about story and exploration. So if you're that type of tabletop gamer, this is definitely a great thing for you. Otherwise, if you're just a video gamer, this is definitely a great addition to a current masterpiece.